third video of the day. Um, just still trying to pump out some content. So today I actually got a really cool video that I watched King of the Fourth Quarter do, which is you take one team and you have to trade every player on it, um, and whatever you acquire has to stay. So let's say I trade Westbrook for Kawhi and Parker. Parker has to stay. I can't flip him. So let's get started with that. Everybody's got to go, but I can use picks to make it better. The only people that don't have to go are PJ Dozier and Daniel Hamilton, just because of the two-way contract, basically. Not like they're going to get minutes anyway, but let's just start it off with Westbrook. Let's see what we can get. Okay. There's one offer, and it's for Nikola Jokic and Paul Millsap. What if I packaged him with a pick? Does that change anything? No, it's still this offer. So if that's all we're going to be able to get for Westbrook, then I got to do it. So Jokic and Millsap on the team, they're locks. Not exactly mutual value for Westbrook, but all right. And nobody wants to trade for Paul George, which is interesting enough. All right, now we're gonna get some offers, and it's very the value also is not returned, but I guess Wiggins is the best available. So yeah, all right, that's fine by me. So now Aldridge and Wiggins. So this is the new Thunder: Jokic, Millsap, Wiggins. So we want to flip Melo and a future for. Let's try flipping Melo in 2 seconds. Melo's gonna be tough to trade. That may be a manual trade. Okay. Let's try and find something of value. What about Bledsoe? What's the issue with this? Over the salary cap. Okay. Let's just keep scanning. Melo for Beal. What about Melo and Ferguson for Beal? In a second. In another second. In another second. In another second. Just trying to get this to go through. No, alright, that's not going to happen. Okay. Let's just keep looking. We got to get something from Melo, so we're not interested. Got anything else? I can offer a few seconds to them. Nobody really wants Melo. Oh, okay, there we go. So I get him off for Zach LaVine, whatever. Just get him off my hands. All right, Steve. Oh God. All right. All right, hold on, because it was gonna let me trade a player that I already traded. So gotta try and take care of that. All right. Steven Adams doesn't have great trade value, actually, but we may be able to get some bench help. So that's what we should probably look to do. Crowder and Thompson is probably the best offer. Oh no, Middleton and Dellavedova. Not that Dellavedova has to play, but Middleton will. So, all right, let's keep going here. So Jokic is new, Millsap's new, Wiggins new, Middleton new, LaVine new, Roberson. Let's try Roberson and Collison together. We're running out of people that have value because the bench of the Thunder is not good. But if we can get Jordan Clarkson, I'll go for it. It's more bench help that we can obtain. So Still flipping the roster over. Raymond Felton. You're not going to be able to get a ton for him, but we have to bring in somebody. Ivica Zubac is possible. We get Marvin Williams, Magruder, Willie Reed. All right. I think we should we get Patrick Patterson back, but we can't do that. So let's do this Jameer Nelson trade, because then at least we're bringing back in another point guard, so it's not the worst thing in the world. So Grant's got to go, and Kyle Singler. Let's try packaging those two. Let's just get something. Luke Babbitt and Dwayne Dedman is not a terrible one, just to acquire Dwayne Dedman. Because Grant and Singler Grant has a little more value, granted, but we get PJ Tucker and Troy Williams. And we can give up Dozier, which is fine. Okay, cool. So we get PJ Tucker. And let's keep it going. So, all new roster so far. So it's Ferguson and Hustis and Johnson and Hamilton. So Ferguson, Hustis, and Johnston. I'll probably just take, the highest overall obtainable. We can get Glenn Robinson and Joseph Young. That's fine by me. Okay. Is that everybody now? Nope. Hamilton still has to go. Okay, that's going to be a tough one to trade just because he has no value, particularly. I'm seeing that we could use a backup power forward, but it's going to have to be somebody not great. Can we get Amir Johnson? No, okay, because we'll be over the cap. So let's just keep looking. If we get Jordan Bell, the Warriors are over the cap. All right, this is a little more difficult than I anticipated, but we will figure it out. DJ Wilson. Hamilton may not be possible to trade on his own because there's nobody really, at his value but making flippable money. We could just trade him for Alec Peters. Alright, so we're not going to be able to trade Hamilton, it looks like. So when we go into here and we rebuild the rotations, it's going to be Clarkson, Levine. I would actually rather start Middleton, if I'm being honest, and just let him split minutes with Zach LaVine. We go Wiggins, Millsap, Jokic, Tucker, Robinson, Dellavedova, Jameer Nelson, Young, and he's resting anyway, so not that big of a deal. Alright, time to sim, and we'll just see how we do. So we beat the Knicks the first game and get a little bit of a losing streak going on. Actually, a pretty big losing streak. Luis Scola has been added to the Thunder. Can't really change that. No more trades to be made. Yikes, we're starting the season 1-7. But we get a win against Portland. We got to get that chemistry up a little bit. I think that's what's going on here. So the more wins we get, hopefully, the better we see for those results. Just automate the scouting. It's I neglected to mention it's just a 1-year sim. So, we'll just see what we can get in terms of wins. Right now we're 13th in the conference, but our chemistry is going up a little bit, and that's what I like to see because it's probably affecting a fair portion of the overalls. But that being said, we beat the Spurs, lose to the Jazz. We should beat the Nets. That's a gimme, even with bad chemistry, and we lose. So that's a little concerning. I thought that this team would be able to make the playoffs. You have Wiggins, Millsap, Jokic, Clarkson, Middleton, Levine, PJ Tucker, all very, very good players, but we just can't seem to get that chemistry up high enough to win games. And at 11-21, right before Christmas, it's tough, but we strung together 3 wins there. We just can't go on another big losing streak. We have to beat the Mavericks. Okay, good. Now, hopefully we can get back on track with 2 wins against the Los Angeles teams, and instead, it's 2 losses. So this Thunder team is definitely a little bit concerning, to say the least, because we sit at 13th in the conference, and our chemistry is getting up there, and we're still not winning games. That's part of an overturn of an entire team. But I thought we'd be able to win a couple more games than this. We may not make the playoffs, which would make this a complete failure. So let's hope for the best in terms of that. We get a couple wins going here. We need to go on a big, big run though, before the All-Star break, and it just doesn't look like it's going to happen. We beat the Nets. We got to beat the Wizards here, and we don't. Pistons is almost. Yeah, see, these are all tough. And I'm not too confident that this sim is going to go over well. I don't think we're going to make the playoffs. I thought that we had a very good team. Somebody must have got injured. Can we stop for a second? Somebody must have got injured. Let's take a look at the roster. Nobody is injured. Let's look at the stats then. I want to see what the issue here is. Wiggins averaging 20, Millsap 16, Jokic 16, Levine 14, Clarkson 13, Middleton 13. It's tough. It's tough. I definitely thought we'd be better than this, though. I guess it's possible we could still make the playoffs, but it would take almost a miracle at this point. And the more we lose, the further we slip away. So, we're heading to the All-Star break here on a 3-game win streak, but we're still 13th in the conference, dead last in our division. So it's going to take a lot of wins to get us back. It's a tough loss to Sacramento with the Warriors coming up. That's obviously, when you play the Warriors in this, it's almost a guaranteed loss. Mavericks is a win. I would like to see us creep back up, get that chemistry building to the 91s now. We are winning a little more, but it appears to just be a case of too little, too late, because we're losing to the Spurs. 42, the best we would finish is 40-42. That's not going to make the playoffs. We would have to win our next 12, and yeah, it's just not looking good for this sim. I thought I put together a decent roster with the trades that were offered to me in terms of swapping the entire Thunder team, but it's appearing to not work out that way at all. 30-45. Yeah, we're going to miss the playoffs. That's a tough sim. That's a tough break. I thought we'd be a lot better than that. I thought with Jokic and Wiggins and Millsap, that would be a very good duo. But instead, this is a team that just tanked. Curry wins MVP, Lonzo Ball Rookie of the Year, Mirotic Gobert, Drummond Most Improved. I doubt we have anybody. Oh, we did have Jokic make All-NBA second team. Melo makes All-NBA third team on the Bulls. Westbrook makes All-NBA second team on the Nuggets. Paul George, nowhere to be found. So, yeah, we're just going to sim this out. But that's pretty much it. I mean, we're obviously not in the playoffs, so there's nothing for us to win. So this sim was kind of a waste. But Clippers beat the Warriors in the second round. It's Timberwolves Bucks. and the Timberwolves win the NBA championship. So, and Paul George, the Paul George-led Timberwolves, win the NBA championship. All right, that's it. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Make sure you like and subscribe. I'm still trying to get this channel up and going a little bit, so trying to be a little more louder. I've noticed in my videos I'm pretty soft-spoken, so just bear with me. Toss some headphones in, turn your volume up, you know, whatever have you. Be back tonight maybe with some NBA My Part content. So yeah, just make sure you keep liking and subscribing. I appreciate it all. Thanks for watching.